And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my adventurers. As usual, I have not gotten everything fully prepped, so just give me a second here. Where'd it go? Here it is. When last we left, our fearless adventurers had just finished battling with the Deathlock, the Cruel Hex, and bringing her remains, albeit marginally charred, back to the dragon, Goblin-Sighting. Upon receiving her thanks, before any further events could occur, there had been a apparent possession of Goblin-Sighting by the spirit of the Dry-Gulching, Children of Neverwinter, the Ebon Death. Declaring his praises to the Lord of Bones, Mirkul, the dragon fled in a clearly disoriented state, leaving a clutch of wraiths to attack you, which you did dispatch. I won't say you dispatched them easily, but it was a good fight, but we did win. It has currently been 10 days since the attack, during which time we have been paid by the Fendelver Miners Exchange to a sum of 200 gold pieces apiece. While I add that.
I get 260 because I own part of it. Just letting you know.
Yeah. 200 gold pieces. And Elizabeth. 200 gold pieces.
You can write that down.
Pieces.
200 gold.
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
During that time, it's been okay. So, there have been some events that have transpired. As you return to Leyland and spend the 10-day following the news,
Following the news?
of Chardon Vitriol's possession of Goblin-Sighting. Two rival cults, worshippers of Talos, god of storms, and Mirkul, god of death, are clashing in the wilds outside town.
Oh, great.
Two gods.
Cults of the gods, yes.
Oh.
And also, word reaches the town that Fairlie Stormsworn has been raised from the dead by Talos himself.
Do we know that name?
We killed her on the Death Knight Dreadnought.
Right. Oh my gosh. Can I have that name again?
Fairlie, F-H-E-R-A-L-A-I. Stormsworn sounds just like, spells just like it sounds. One word. But that after we received word of her death at our own hands, but then about 5 days ago received word that she had been spotted during one of the clashes with Mirkul's cultists, praising the Lord of Storms for his mercy in restoring her to life. Mirkul has also performed a miracle, reportedly, to grant Ularan Mortis an undead army. And the town council believes that the cultists are plotting to invade Leyland in order to seize control of the high road.
Any idea from their news? Have they seen the undead army?
Rumors only, aside from like a few. It's nowhere near an army, but there have been clashes with the cultists of Talos in the form of undead, of some rather troubling nature. So, the Palisade of Leylon, as you look around the town one morning, the 10th day following, so that would be what?
Tarsak 9.
9th of Tarsak. The Palisade of Leylon forms a semicircle on the northeastern side of town, defended by an earthen rampart. To the southwest, docks line the shore of the Mere, packed with barges ready to cross the marsh and meet merchant ships at sea. Newly built houses with thatched roofs line Leylon's muddy streets. At the center of it all, the House of Thalavar, a tall wizard's tower, rises like a beacon, 4 times the height of every other building. The town below is bustling with merchants, workers, and adventurers for hire. Yourselves.
We're there.
Visitors with coin are welcome in Leylon, and adventurers are the settlers' favorites. For while there is much work to be done within the town, there are deeds to be done outside, as told by notices on the job board at the fishery. So, real fast here. I should have printed this out for you, and I'll try to do that after the session tonight. But
The job board?
well, no, the map of Leylon.
Oh, okay.
So
I
this is-
kind of got it.
Well, this
You
is more or
have
less.
one?
No, I just would do this number for you guys.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
So, this is the
Yeah.
main gate now, right here.
Okay.
This is the rampart and earthworks.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Thalavar's tower,
Yeah.
We've been there.
and then the various other shops. The quay, the fishery, the job board. And let me check the... I don't have a problem with you guys seeing this one. Yeah. Because these are my brain. So the town gates, the quayside, Idle Island, the fishery. A shrine to Tyr has been constructed recently.
Who?
T-I-R?
Tyr. The Knight's Goblet Inn, Torver's Post, Timor's Shrine, the town square, the Lathander Shrine, the Barge Yard, the Umberhulk's Shell Inn.
Mm-hmm. That's a new inn, is it not?
The Knight's Goblet?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be explaining that in just a moment. So, obviously we have, as you traverse town, you notice a few old friends and some new arrivals. Aubrey's Peculiarities shop.
Good.
Containing...
Still carrying basically the same stuff. Let's find out what he has.
I don't want that. That's okay. Yes. Okay. So it contains 2 unique toolkits and a guide. Landslide.
Too much stuff.
There we are.
here.
No, I just stacked all the stuff from upstairs on top of that.
Oh, okay.
Table C.
Is he likely to have a piece of sunstone?
Might. Let me see real fast here. Hang
Does it tell us anything more about those toolkits?
on. I'm working on that
Oh, I
in just
see.
a second. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. Table C. Oh. Okay. A potion of superior healing. And then his, the 2 toolkits are, where are the toolkits these days? Yeah. There is a set of carpenter's tools, very well made. More, I don't want to say showy, but like more flashy than they need to be. They're maybe not quite as sturdy, not enough to break or anything, but they're definitely more ceremonial than not. And then there's also a set of a forgery kit.
Interesting. Here's what I hold of a forgery kit.
With some very nice inlayment on the outside of the case.
Forgery.
Yes.
That would be Finnan's
It could be.
specialty. I'm saying he
yeah,
would be
he's
the one that would
definitely
have
eyeing
the
up the
skill.
forgery kit at
Sure.
this point.
I'm curious, how much is the potion of superior healing?
500 gold pieces.
And what does it give me?
A potion of superior
We
healing.
had like 5 of those so far.
No, it had regular healings.
Or greater.
Yes, but not
Oh,
superior.
we had greater but not superior.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's in here.
So is there greater, superior, and supreme?
Well, there's potion of healing,
Yeah.
potion of greater healing,
Yeah.
and potion of superior healing.
So superior is the top.
Superior is the top. So real fast here if I can find it. Soup. You know what? I'm sitting in front of a computer. Why am I looking through my books?
You like paper.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why I got you the books.
I really appreciate it. I really do. Oh, okay. You were right. There is a potion of supreme healing.
It was there. I was just kind of.
Yeah, there's a potion of
being-
healing, greater healing, superior healing, and supreme
It just
healing.
seemed to fit the way they were doing the words.
Superior healing gives you 8d4 plus 8, which if cast
D4s.
under Shield of Faith gives you 40 points of healing.
Automatically,
If I did the math right, yeah. What's 8 times 4?
32
Plus 8 is 40, yeah.
Gives you
Max
automatic
healing under Shield of Faith.
40.
With Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is a cleric spell
Yeah.
that grants the target, I mean, that basically is, it's a thing where you basically get plus AC and max healing from spells and stuff. And I personally rule that a potion of healing counts under that.
Yeah.
Plus, if cast, I mean, if like actually just taking an action to drink it, you get the same. You only roll the dice in my games with potions of healing if you're shotgunning it for a bonus action.
Gotcha.
So,
What's supreme?
Supreme is 10d4 plus 10.
Wow.
40, 50.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing.
Mhm.
All right. 500. That's a lot of healing.
Yeah. Finnan's eyeing up the forgery kit at the moment.
How much was that?
50 gold pieces. He's gonna buy it if you guys don't have an objection to
I
that.
have no objection.
So
I'm just gonna
500
count.
would be 100 gold pieces for each of us.
Well,
As
no, but if I buy it, that would only be appropriate if I buy it.
I was thinking more in terms of you never know who's going to need to have it
Well, there's that.
used for them. And unless you're the one that is needing it, you can't cast it on yourself, can you?
Potion of healing? Absolutely.
Okay.
If you're
so-
conscious,
Yeah.
if you're conscious, you can take an action to drink it, or and get the full healing, or you can take a bonus action to chug it and roll the dice.
Chug it? As opposed to drinking it.
If you take an action, take 6 seconds to make a considered drinking of this potion,
Oh.
you get full healing. If
Okay.
you're just like slugging it off like you
Mainlining
just
it.
punch the hole in the bottom of a beer
Yeah.
can, then
It's a bonus action.
it's a bonus action, but you roll the dice. So it's a question of timing
Uh-huh.
on your turn of what do you need to do.
Right.
Okay. But
Like,
I,
are you?
But
in
if
a
I have
position-
Shield of Faith,
Well, it
then-
doesn't matter with potions. Shield of Faith applies to spells.
oh, you
But
said if it was.
if you were casting it under Shield of Faith, you could shotgun it for a bonus action. I see where you're going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you took a bonus, if you shotgunned it under Shield of Faith,
Right.
you would still get the full.
Right.
So she holds on to it if we buy it as a group. And, we decide if somebody really needs it that badly.
It's fine with me.
Alright.
Or, I'm willing to kick in and do something towards it.
Was that 100 each, you said?
That would be 100 each.
Okay, I'll take 10 platinum off Fennon.
Oh, is platinum 10?
Platinum is 10 gold. Elizabeth will take 8 platinum and 20 gold. Take that off. And Victor will take 10 platinum. He's got 13 platinum.
I've got 18 platinum that I just used.
When you get a second card, is that a card that you have, or do I need to write that one out?
If you want to write that down, that'd be
Could you
better.
send me a card? That'd be awesome. Thank you. So this is a personal superior healing.
So there's that. And
Not
then
anymore.
you, as always, as you walk into the shop on the wall behind the counter, you see a painted triptych showing 3 adventurers, a dark-skinned warrior woman, a red-bearded dwarf, and a third whose portrait has faded with age. Aubrey has already explained to you that this is a picture of the Swords of Leylon, an old adventuring company local to the area. As you walk around, you can see the barge yard with 6 mud-covered barges run by a gruff, elderly female dwarf named Rorsta Anvilhand, who rents a barge for a 10-day for 10 gold pieces. The fishery, serving as the town hall. During the day, fishing folks sell their daily catches at stalls, and merchants sell and repair fishing equipment. At night, the town council gathers within to discuss the business of the town and active threats in the region. The councillors include Griselda Copperrot, tasked by Lord Neverwinter, with overseeing Leylon's construction work. Now that the job is done, some folk whisper that the Growler should step down from the council, yet nobody dares say that to her face. Sergeant Haz Yarum, a slovenly male human, overseeing Neverwinter's soldiers, but deferring to the town wizard, Galio Elbro, for most decisions. Marigold Brightshine, a halfling, local priest of Lathander, and Valdi Estapar, given the job of overseeing the town's fishing industry. She's now one of the most important figures in town with the recent opening of the quayside. And then a new arrival in the last 10 days or so. Construction has been in time for the construction to be finished. Is Vangel Kuskolt, a fiery male dwarf priest of Tyr, the god of justice.
Okay.
He adjudicates most legal disputes in the town. And then outside the fishery, there's obviously the notices for adventurers. Another new face on town is the Knight's Goblet Inn. The coaching inn lay in ruin for decades, but has recently been rebuilt and reopened by Amrizial Touchfire, a half-elf female. It caters to rich travelers and the wealthiest of Neverwinter's officers. Visitors must surrender their weapons and swear a knightly oath on entry to treat their fellow guests with honor and respect. Those who break their oaths are banned forever from the premises. The Shrine of Lathander is obviously still there, first to be constructed in Leylon. And then Jack Torber at Torber's Post sells standard adventuring gear with the exception of potions of healing. The town gates are now repaired and manned at all hours by 5 guards and a guard captain. Travelers passing through town must pay a road toll of 1 silver piece per horse, oxen, cart, or mule that enters the gates. as what I would classify as pivotal figures in the reconstruction and protection of Leyland. We are exempt.
I was going to say, we are not paying that, are we?
No. You are exempt, as you
Yes.
are not travelers passing through town. You are transient protectors.
Yes. Okay.
The town square has a new stall, a female blacksmith named Zana Tailish. She sells armor and weapons. And then obviously there's the various elements of the bazaar that you've been to before.
They have the same stuff, basically.
Yeah. The Timora Shrine has Puck Charybdis and his potions, which are as... Where'd it go? There we go. I had his potions around here somewhere.
I'm laughing because of we're getting more appropriate scary sound effects from the other room.
Yeah. Puck's potions. I just gotta turn it down, please. I don't want that on.
Right.
So do you have a bar to...
Oh, I thought you were blocking me from hitting your dice.
Okay, real fast here. Oh.
Do we need to choose something off the job board?
Yeah. As soon as I finish introducing you to all the pieces of talent we gotta go over.
I'd like to go to see what Puck has, too.
That's what I'm
I
rolling up
still
right
need
now.
to know who has the sunstone.
I'll say that Sunstone is part of your component pouch
Oh, okay.
that you got when you were a wizard, because typically the description in the player's handbook of a component pouch is anything that doesn't require gold that is listed in the material components of a spell.
Okay, there's no...
So
yeah.
if there's no gold attached to it, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's in your component pouch.
Unless
From
it
the start.
says so in your book as opposed to just an upload card.
What book?
I didn't know, that in your...
If it doesn't have gold attached to it, it's in your component pouch, is what I was just saying.
Okay.
Because most of the time, because that's what the assumption is in the player's handbook.
Okay.
But they're
So
not going to have rubies, or powdered rubies.
exactly, because that's worth X amount of gold, and
Thousand.
diamonds for Revivify, and
Right,
so on and so forth. So, Puck has one potion of healing, because the dice hate me, and because they really hate me, they did this layout: 3 potions of climbing, 4 potions of growth, 1 potion of water breathing, and 4 potions of heroism.
I think that Victor needs a bunch of the heroism
We
ones.
do have a couple of
We have
these
2 or 3 of
already.
those, but
Yeah.
like,
No.
well, it does good things, and I
Oh.
love what it does, because like it gives you temporary hit points, advantage, certain other things. It's really nice. It's also $5,000.
Right. And we haven't bought that one.
5,000?
5,000 gold pieces for a potion of heroism, because a potion of heroism gains temporary hit points for 1 hour, and for the same duration you are under the effect of the bless spell, meaning you add 1d4 to an attack roll or saving throw. So for an hour, you have temporary hit points and a d4 to every attack roll and saving throw.
So this is what we have already purchased from Puck in the past. 1 potion of healing, 3 potions of growth, 4 potions of water breathing, 1 potion of diminution, because that goes with the potion of growth, 3 doses of eye black, 3 more potions of healing, 1 potion of healing,
Some of this stuff was not gotten from Puck.
6 potion. No, that 1 potion of healing is the actual cards in my
Well,
box.
the diminution was from somewhere else.
Okay, and 6 potions of greater healing. We each took 1, and 1 went to party supplies. So
Yeah,
we,
don't forget, by the way, that you also have that jug that you cast Identify on
Oh, that you
as
can drink
an
out of.
alchemy jug.
The alchemy jug.
And an alchemy jug, because I'll say that in this time you will have ritually cast Identify at some point,
Yeah.
is this ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. Once the jug starts producing liquid, it cannot produce a different one or more of one that has reached its maximum until the next dawn.
Oh, okay.
But there's nothing about it you saying this, then this, then this, then this, then this. So the list of things you can do, and you don't have to write this down because I have it
Okay.
here. If you just write down alchemy jug
I got it.
and ask me what you can get out of it, I'll tell you because I'll
Okay.
find this.
Right, right.
But the things you can get are 8 ounces of acid,
Ooh.
half an ounce of basic poison,
Ooh.
4 gallons of beer,
Ooh.
a gallon of honey,
Ooh.
Good.
2 gallons of mayonnaise,
You're supposed to go ooh there.
Yeah, she was the same. Wait a minute. Is that like useful for a magic item, or it's just something that
food, seasoning,
Okay,
condiment,
okay.
throwing
Okay.
mayonnaise at
A
people.
whole gallon.
2 gallons,
gallons.
of mayonnaise.
I mean, there's 5 of us, but
A quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, and or a gallon of wine. Once you've expended the maximum usage of a substance, you cannot do that substance again until the next dawn.
so we could theoretically do all
Oh,
of
wait.
them.
Let me reread that. Once the jug starts producing liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one. Oh, crap. Okay. You get 1 per dawn.
1 per day. Okay,
Rats.
that's
really,
okay.
That was really stupid. I was looking forward to like a lot of different stuff going on here.
Let's have a meal. Mayo and wine and beer. And we're good.
Honey and
Honey and-
fresh water and vinegar. Let's go.
That's
no,
right.
No,
Okay,
unfortunately
that's
not.
okay.
But once you choose one thing, you can have that up to the maximum listed.
Interesting.
It resets at dawn. So then the Tear Shrine. Wow. The shrine to Tyr, god of justice, was recently repaired and reopened by Vongol Kuskolt, a male dwarf, who clinks it out on an iron peg leg. Many of the town's disputes are settled by Kuskolt on the steps outside the shrine. For the worst crimes, such as murder or treason, the dwarf heats his peg leg over the fire and brands the offender on the chest before driving them from town. You've seen this happen exactly once. It has not been repeated.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
recognize right.
Then obviously there's the Umber Hulk Shell Inn with Allian. As you are eating breakfast that morning, you see Allian mentions that she kind of puts down the morning breakfast and goes, "Fish are dying within the mirror of the dead men. Something is poisoning the marsh waters and killing the animals that dwell within, so watch what you drink here in town. But rest assured the Umber Hulk Shell is safe in that regard."
No doubt whatsoever.
Yeah.
Huh. How long has that been going on? Do you have any idea?
Just
Just
last
heard
10
about
day.
it?
Folks say they've seen old Gnawbone flying over the lowlands.
Say who?
Old Gnawbone flying over
Oh.
the lowlands. That green dragon usually stays put in her lair inside Cryptgarden Forest. For her to hunt this far afield surely spells trouble.
Oh.
Of course, the terrible trio kind of exchange a look with you, just like, yeah, trouble. Like, you know why she's running around.
Yes.
But,
Because she's not her.
She's not. Yeah. That's right. Ah, goodness.
yeah.
Any other news in town? The town's looking beautiful. I have to
Yeah.
say that.
Neither
It's
one of
lots
us ran
better.
across to disenchant or dispossess. In other words, evict. We need an eviction spell for the dragons.
Dispel
Hmm?
Dispel magic.
Well, not exactly, but she kind of nods and goes, Fisher folk have reported seeing... Oh, wrong one. Not that one. There are a couple of fancy pleasure barges anchored just off the marsh. City folk, no doubt, but why they stopped here is anyone's guess. Strange thing is the crew have only been seen out at night.
Of these pleasure barges?
Yeah. Huh.
Odd.
Yeah. On that note, fisher folk have not reported seeing strange fog banks at sea that move against the wind. Those who dared sail closer say they heard the sound of drumming from somewhere deep within.
Wait a minute, this is very familiar. Very familiar.
So, do you guys want to head for the job board?
Yeah, thanks for
All
the
right.
breakfast.
Not a problem, not a problem. And that was...
Oh, how much do we owe her?
silver pieces, 6 silver pieces total.
Okay. Each?
Yeah.
No,
for
I
a
just-
bed and a meal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so...
So 6 silver pieces down.
Oh, I'm running out of paper. I'm erasing it so deep.
That's one of the advantages of D&D.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, I just gotta figure out all my pieces in my notebook. I got my notebook set up. I just haven't got it finished.
Alright. So... Alright. As you approach the job board, there are 3 quests posted. You can see there's one that says, Leylon is threatened with invasion from several cults, one of which has an ancient dragon in its employ. The gnomes of Gnomengarde
Wait a minute.
have offered to supply a magical weapon to drive off this beast should it trouble the town. Meet the gnomes at Dumathoin's Gulch, collect the weapon, and return to Leylon.
Oh.
And if you apply your brain to the problem, you can recall that Gnomengarde was a place where you went to look for... I don't remember exactly why you wound up being there, but there was something that we needed that wound up being us tracking down and killing a mimic that was inside.
Oh, right. What are we there for?
What
I
was the
remember
place?
being there. Gnomengarde. It's kind of like that place where we kind of wandered around inside and talked to guards and then
Got
the
shot
mimic,
at by an auto-loading crossbow.
right, and a mimic. We ended up killing the mimic.
And killed a beer barrel.
Yes, exactly. And what are you looking for? A person?
We
Have to-
either
we
s-
talked
we
to the
sought
king or
we
something?
sought some sort of aid. Oh yeah, Harbin Wester was seeking aid from the gnomes in the problem with, surprise, the
A
dragon.
dragon.
Because at the time, Cryving was ravaging the surrounding
Right,
countryside.
right.
So Harbin was shut into his house
Yes.
and asked for help from the gnomes to get some kind of weaponry to defeat the dragon.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yeah, exactly. Another weapon. Well, they're
Um,
very helpful, friendly.
Yeah. And then another one says, 2 rival factions vie for control of the High Road, the cult of Talos, god of storms, and the cult of Mirkul, god of death. An emissary representing the Sword Coast's merchants would like you to sail to Neverwinter to petition Lord Neverember for troops to protect the road. The emissary's ships are anchored in a bay near Leylon, and the town council offers a reward of 1,500 gold pieces for successfully negotiating aid.
Wait a minute. Can't we walk? I don't really want to go sailing when there's fog banks with drumming going on inside.
Unfortunately.
And with what's her nose back alive,
Fairlight.
Fairlight. Not thinking that's our best.
Well,
I mean,
you're
just-
going with the merchant emissaries, so... And then the last one says, Leylon's wizard Galio Elibra has recently rebuilt the planar beacon atop his tower and is using it to trap and study creatures from across the plains. Galio has called for your help taming these beasts to defend the town against invasion.
Taming.
I'm personally of the opinion, not as the DM, but as the players, I'm trying to keep myself separate here
Sure.
while knowing what I know.
Right.
That the weapon and reinforcements are probably currently of slightly more urgency than chasing down the potential of planar beasts.
It feels
Which,
to me like
if we remember correctly,
Right.
in the history of Leylon,
Yeah.
something went wrong with that beacon.
Exactly.
And
Right.
racked
Yeah.
Leylon into
Right.
ruin
Right.
the last time that we tried to use that.
Right. Well, I'm
So
thinking
I
it
don't
was presented
personally.
in.
Fenton is very untrusting of
Is
this.
he going to actually go ahead without us and use it and blast the town accidentally?
Unlikely. He probably needs help with this.
Okay.
Otherwise, he would not have put the job board
Right.
request out.
It seems to me like these jobs have been presented kind of in logical order. To
Flip a
me.
coin as to whether we go check. We go beg for reinforcements or get a
Let's get the weapon.
weapon first. Okay, so go for
That's
weapon.
that's my that's
No,
my
no,
input.
good.
Anybody have any
Good,
other
good.
thoughts?
I have no objections.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I was going to flip a coin.
If you want to flip a coin, that's
So-
fine.
So you proceed that night to the fishery to discuss the situation with the town council and accept the quest to go deal with the gnomes.
Just out of curiosity, are there other adventuring bands roaming around competing with us, or we're basically it?
None of note.
Okay. That's what I kind of
I
thought.
could whip something up if you wanted
No,
one to
not
talk to.
interested in
But
that. I just want to make sure that we
yeah,
weren't.
we're
out.
not in direct competition with anyone for
Okay.
a timetable here.
Okay.
Most of the other adventuring bands are long on talk and short on action.
That's easy to do, especially if you have some spirits in your belly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Edra,
They
Edra
frequent
has
they
quieted
frequent
down.
the Knight's Goblet Inn and tell tales of what they've done and what they will do to those who will listen.
Edra has pointed out numerous times that anytime I talk, I get us in trouble. So,
Once there at the meeting, you were provided with directions to the gulch and, excuse me, say that 3 gnomes, Fibblestib, Bindlement, and Dabbledob, will meet you there to turn over the Gnomengarde grenade, which is the invention of Fiddlestib Pinebark and Dabbledob Plaster Patch.
Now, I just have to ask this, knowing what I know. Does it come with a cool gun to shoot it? I'm just.
Yeetus deletus.
That's right.
So, it's
Is this a black powder grenade?
this is a
Magic.
It's described by the town council as the product of gnomish ingenuity and a dash of wild magic, which gnomes are famous for. So it's think like the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch, but just a little bit more unpredictable.
Oh, great.
Hand grenade event.
From Monty Python. So it's the Dumathoin's Gulch is situated almost 20 miles away, which, if we're going on foot, it'll be just over 7 hours. So I'm going to assume that on horseback it should take us no more than 5 or 6.
Yeah, because they're not gonna. I mean,
We're not going at
we're not
a
galloping.
dead run, but horses are just
Right.
a little bit faster than
Right.
a human.
Right.
So,
Oh, incidentally,
mhm.
they've got an armorer now in Leyland.
Yes, a blacksmith.
Did we want to find out what we could protect the horses with for how much?
Yes. So, while we were doing that, I had a note somewhere. And I think I was going to go with a breastplate as opposed to full plate barding,
Yes.
which is 1,200 gold pieces, which I believe I can. Yeah, I can do that now. So,
Okay.
thank you for reminding me about that. I've been dithering about that all week.
Who's going to buy it?
Victor and Lisbeth.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the breastplate.
AC of the 1,200 out. Woo. AC goes to. Sorry, I need to check this in the player's handbook. I'm sorry.
Fine.
I apologize, partly aimed at my viewers. have to put up with me doing this sort of thing. But, armor class. Yummy.
That was sad.
So, breastplate adds dex mod. So its breastplate is 14 plus dex mod will be 15 AC for Kelenvor.
What was he before?
11.
Oh, this is very good.
I could have gone up to 18, but it would have cost 4 times. It would have cost just over 4 times as much, and he would have had disadvantage on stealth checks.
Well,
Which
and
is
we
also-
decided we're not going to just bring them randomly. They're coming to, we're going to
It's
be more
mostly just to
protective of
prevent
them.
against the DM being a jerk and deciding to attack the horse because he's there. So fast Elizabeth is going to take hers.
Isn't that part of the DM's job description?
Yes. But I do, I really do.
And you were magnificent, oh my master.
You woke up, cat.
Okay. Oof, that almost broke Elizabeth's bank. But AC of 15 means the horse is slightly less damageable.
She's
And
a
in the
mage.
event they get separated and someone decides to attack them, they're not going to get hit as much.
And you've got don't Lisbeth and Victor get more money from the mine than you do?
No.
I do. I'm a partial owner.
What were they rebuilding?
They were rebuilding
So-
Thunder Tree,
Thunder Tree.
and that took money out, not gave money in.
I
They don't
didn't
get
know
any.
whether we were getting
Yeah, they
back
don't get
for
anything
that.
out of that. That's just a town. Victor got a statue out of it. So,
Well, as a hero, that may be worth more than money to him.
Huh? so we'll say you guys leave at about 8 o'clock in the morning,
Okay.
and on the next day. So the next day is
And 10
10th of,
Tarsak.
Tarsak. So on the 10th of Tarsak, you set out.
And because we were there an extra night, we owe.
Yep. You owe 6 silver pieces.
I just thought that keep
Yeah.
accounts correct.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So does Allian.
Yes. Well, we wanted to make sure she stays in business. She's friendly, good food,
Good gossip.
good information. It's
Yes.
information.
And
She's
one
just good
second, I'm going
information.
to give you guys that because you do deserve that. One second, yeah. For breakfast,
Oh, yes.
you guys get, Edgar, you get cornbread,
Oh, yes.
bitter orange, slices,
Mm.
eggs,
Oh,
squash,
that sounds good.
and cream custard.
Oh, marvelous.
I'll
Any
take what
coffee
she's
in
got.
that?
Sure, yeah. So you get the same thing.
No, I think.
I mean, if you
If
want
you
it, it's
want
fine.
to know,
I don't
roll,
care.
roll it up. It's
I don't
fine.
care.
Was there coffee in there somewhere?
There's ale.
Yeah. I'll take the ale. Thank you so
I
much.
mean, there's that alertness draught you can drink, but
I just wonder where they did coffee.
I don't know. If you want them to, they can. There's nothing specified either way. But,
Big, big,
have a look
big,
here and see what
big draft of coffee.
kind of stuff we have here on
Strong, black, and hot.
the second. And you have the types of alcohol if you purchase a tavern. That's not going to help you.
There.
So, Rangir, you get fruit bread,
Very nice.
dates,
Yummy.
fresh fish
That's
bought
it.
from
Yeah, right.
the quay, from
Nice.
the overnight
But
fishing.
not from the marsh. obviously.
Wherever they get the fish, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
but
not
she's saying not from the poison.
No,
Yeah.
no. Pea pods
Ooh.
and cherry cobbler.
Great breakfast. Glad you got what you got.
Yeah.
Did you want to trade your dates for my
Orange.
bitter orange?
Beets for orange?
Bitter orange.
Dates for bitter orange.
Your dates. I know you don't like dates.
Dates,
Oh, then
it
you
was
gave-
beets, I thought you said.
You know, you
No,
didn't get
dates.
beets.
Oh, I heard
Dates.
beets, I'm going, I don't want beets for breakfast.
You don't want beets anytime.
No.
I don't like beets. I hate beets.
That's right. They're so good for you.
Well,
I
if they're in
guess.
borscht, they're okay, because
Yes.
that's because they got a lot of other stuff with them.
So, after a rousing breakfast,
Yum,
you
yes.
all set out on horseback. About maybe half an hour into travel, you hear a commotion in the forest as something hurries toward them. You see a gnome emerging from the underbrush. Her clothes are torn and her face is bloodied by cuts, terrified to the point of exhaustion. She only has enough energy to utter the word, "Beasts!" before she collapses at your feet. Oh boy.
Collapse dead or exhausted?
Exhausted. She's still breathing, but she's
Oh,
just
okay.
like so terrified. She's been running scared this entire time.
Which means the beets are going to be fairly close, because
If they followed her. How'd you know if they followed her?
I saw the smile on Lydia's
Well,
face.
a moment later, you hear a crashing and, and grunting snarl in the brush, and let's see if there's a description that I can use. You see humanoid figures with vaguely, with almost clawed hands and the heads of boars come crashing out onto the path.
How many we got there?
6.
Hello.
Make a nature check.
A nature check?
Oh my gosh, I don't care. Honestly, it's either way at this
I
point.
was just trying to see.
Well, I don't want to find anything out.
What you got?
5, and I don't think I have like a 10 or a 15 on nature.
So I get
I
plus
got
4
plus
on
0.
nature. What'd you say? Arcane's the other one?
Arcana or nature?
Arcana on the
Plus 0.
plus 7.
Good, you do the arcana check. 'Cause I got plus nothing.
18 plus 7, 25.
Okay, these are wereboars.
Oh.
So we've got to get them out of the moon.
Werewolves are not undead though, right?
No,
Okay.
they are humanoid shape changers that are under the heading of the class of lycanthrope.
Yep.
What is that?
Lycanthrope?
Don't know the word.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Okay.
The lichen is,
Lichen
wolf.
or lycanthropy
Right.
the name was originally birthed from the werewolf, but there are other kinds. You have battled were-rats
Yes.
at the Mountain's Toe gold mine. You know of the existence of various other kinds of were creatures.
They're boars. Gotta be nasty.
Yes, they're typically pretty not good. So, with that, because obviously I forgot to write down my monster stats.
You're kidding.
Nope. I ran out of notebook. I completely forgot all about this.
That's funny.
I crave the audience's pardon again and scramble to.
We got 6 of these beasties, huh?
Yep. Write this real fast. Go ahead and roll for initiative, and then I'll put you guys in there.
Oh.
Okay. What you got?
Well, we've got a plus 2 on initiative, right? Yeah. And that added to 20 is 22.
Sweet. Buttercup. Ooh, I got an 18. Wow, that's a good initiative for me.
What if the best thing you did for me was shut up?
That would be amazing.
case you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit touchy about my ads. Go. Fast. That. Okay, it's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be a problem. Okay. Should be good for now. We'll reconvene on that score later. In the interim, let's roll initiative. People, if you've already done that, good
Yep.
for you.
22.
Why? Why, Finnan? He spat out the side of the tower stair. Okay. You said 22?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Finnan's going to see your 22 and make it 24.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
So... You got... Younger at 22. Huh, you were there the last time, too.
You were 18? No plus or minus?
I get a +0, which is an improvement from -1, so.
That's true.
My initiative has not changed.
It won't change until and unless you were to do a ability score improvement on your dex, which is not really something you're doing right now because you're trying to up your wisdom and possibly next time take the Warcaster feat in place of ability score improvement points. You said 18?
Yes, sir.
Elizabeth, Victor is at 17.
Wow.
Elizabeth is at 16.
Nice clump. Nice, nice.
What's your
That's
boys?
the highest composite
Right.
initiative we've had since we started playing this.
Okay. Finnan's up first, so yes.
Well, I'll ask the question afterwards. It's like, how are they bunched kind of thing.
They're in fireball range if that's what you're asking.
That's the question.
Well,
Always
I
the
wasn't.
question.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to instead go back to using the sphere.
If you want to do both,
Well, I have to do one first, and then
if you want
I
to
can
launch
do it
the
afterwards.
fireball, that's fine. Or the fireball, that's fine. If you want to launch the flaming sphere first and then do the fireball, that's also fine.
That was just such a
So-
nice.
It was a very good combination you had
Yeah.
back at the lower levels. You kind of lost once you hit 5th level and gained fireball.
Well, yeah.
Well, no. Once you hit about 8th level and had like a bunch of other spell slots, and you started launching like 4th and 5th level fireballs as your opening gambit, you kind of lost track of the flaming sphere.
I'm also thinking in terms of we're probably not going to get a long rest before we encounter something else.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I mean, one big smash on them would be good.
So
Maybe I'll do that.
yeah, Finnan is going to charge with the direwolf. The direwolf is going to attack first.
Cool.
That is a hit, and it latches onto the wereboar's arm
Mm-hmm.
and does not appear to do any damage. No blood. It just kind of, the wereboard just kind of looks over at it.
Okay.
Let go and get out of there.
Yeah, really.
The direwolf kind of lets go, like, what the heck just happened here?
Hmm.
Finnan is going to attack at an advantage. Oh, I don't need advantage, I've got a natural 20. And because he had advantage, or because he had the advantage of being on the other side of the creature from the direwolf, he didn't get that advantage. He didn't No, he didn't, because he rolled the natural 20 on the first
20.
one.
Yeah.
So, no advantage because he's actually on the direwolf's back still. So, fist of dice. Okay. Bad rolls aside. Quick roll on the natural fumble roll. Oh, that's... Nothing happens. Nope, that's... Okay. Anywho.
Worth a roll.
Worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1, 2, 7, 9, 13, 15, 21, 26, 54 points of damage from the silvered sword.
Ooh.
Because Finnan silvered his sword after the Mountain Stowe gold mine.
Right. I do remember that.
So, 54 points of piercing damage
Hey.
against the first one. You ever seen that Charlie Bit Me vine? Charlie bit me! That really hurt!
No.
That's a thing on the internet, like the pre-YouTube internet.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
it's, that really hurt.
Good.
I need to recover my sneak attack dice real fast here, and it is Ragnar's turn. 1, 2.
Counting.
I want 3 ones. 4. I'm just going to go with a level 3.
Okay.
5, 6. Huh?
Mercy.
That's 8. I don't have 8 pretty ones.
I was
No,
looking.
but-
I can loan you a pretty.
No, that's okay.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
I have a lot of pretties.
You have a lot of dice. Let's just be clear here.
That's true.
Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Any math
15, 15, 25, 30.
30?
Nice.
Okay, so the one that Finnan stabbed is incinerated. As he was clearly too distracted by being stabbed in the face by a halfling to notice that the fireball was coming.
Yes.
One of them does manage to partially evade the attack, but does still get burned. For that, so that was that, and then the rest seem to take the full brunt of the damage.
Awesome.
And I sculpted around
I assumed that you did.
necessary.
That's safe understanding.
I didn't really think I wanted to bring down the sun.
No,
It'll be fun to do that, but
not yet.
Is that
it'll
a?
be.
everything
That's
that
his
you
new
can-
sunbeam spell.
Yeah. I was wondering if that's it's an action, it's not a bonus action, right? So you're good to go. Who is next?
You.
Mawa. Well. Spiritual weapon. Oh, wait. I'm going to wand of magic missile. Because
You want your spell slots?
I want my spell slots.
Mhm.
So I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to do a level 3 against any one of the ones that got a maximum damage from
Okay.
here. So I'm going to get this marked off as my marker.
You know that you need at least 25 to get.
Right, but that's if I roll perfectly.
No, I'm saying that's what you need to
Right.
get rid of them.
Yes. Well,
Hmm?
maybe more. I mean, obviously more.
At least.
No, more than that. Quite a bit.
100 more is still at least.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What did you say that you
Well,
needed
you
at
got
least?
54 from Finnan. Oh, you got 54 from Finnan against one.
52.
52, but it took, and that didn't kill him. Therefore, if I gave them 30, there is 22 minimum to kill them. I was saying 23 because that's at least one more than.
I'll let you.
I need some
I was
d4s.
just, you know, and
1, 2, 3.
am I at least
Four,
want
five.
anything greater than that?
1, 2, and do you have any
Hmm?
decent?
Hmm?
Do you have some
Unless
nice,
they've got different.
have you got some nice d4s?
For
that
what?
you actually roll? Anybody?
I've got all the D4s.
Oh, he's got that big old whatchamajiggy. I'll
You
take.
don't want to borrow the DM's dice.
No. Can I take a pretty one? Ooh,
You can
that's
take
pretty.
whatever you want as long as they don't mix them in with yours.
That's very distinct. And ooh, sparkles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got the lid, correct?
Mm-hmm. And it's got D4. I'm waiting until I get a large pillbox to put these in.
Ooh. Not great.
Okay. Didn't kill him.
No, clearly.
And he's not within 10 of dying.
No, clearly. But
But it hurt.
yeah.
So that comes to Victor.
Yes, he's got quite a lot up his sleeve. At
And
this point in
Victor is
time.
going to actually dismount after
Oh.
seeing the direwolf's lack of
Oh, yeah, good point.
damage
Yeah.
to these creatures, and knowing that were creatures are typically immune to the kinds of attacks that Kellenbor or the direwolf could
Yeah, that would make
inflict.
sense. Yeah.
He's going to dismount and run forward on foot and attack the nearest one. That's the one that missed the worst of it.
Okay.
And
He's about to get the
He's about
firestorm
to.
of Victor.
he's about to get a little slicey dicey here because he just got 3 attacks per action as his most recent ability. So there we go. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Yes. All right.
Okay, let's slice and dice, Vic. 10 points of damage. 8 and 9 will bring us to 27
That's
total
awesome.
damage.
Plus 15.
Huh? Why?
Because he got the half from my 30, right?
Sure, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the plus 15
No,
on
no,
Victor's
no, I'm
attack.
sorry.
What did I say? That distracted me.
27 total.
Got it. Okay. Temptation. Given in. Action surge.
Victor should remember this thing called a parry as we go forward.
They'll remember the parry and they'll remember the riposte.
Yes, I do remember. I try to remember.
I'm not, I just, threw that out there. as
Alright,
partial.
so action surge, take 1 additional action. On your turn, we'll need to take a short rest afterwards if we want to get that back, but it's only an hour.
Okay,
so
that's worth taking
if we
an
want
hour.
to wait for that, or if we want to just barrel on, either way is fine.
Okay.
Just know that we need to take an hour if we want the action surge
Okay.
back.
We probably will.
Hit. Oh, bother. Miss. Hit. 11. Total of 19 more points of damage. It's looking hurt.
Good.
Comes to Elizabeth.
Yay.
This is going to charge forward. Sans horse.
Yes.
She is also going to action surge. But first, she's going to burn a fighting spirit point. That gives her advantage.
Yes. An enviable piece.
Oh, it is. 6 attacks and advantage.
Goodness
Here we
sakes.
go. Natural 20. Nothing happens, but that's 1 natural 20. Hit. 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 Was that 4?
Yep.
5. Hit. 6. Hit. 6 hits, 1 critical.
Nice.
So, let's deal this out real fast. Where's my d12? Where are you hiding? Oh my gosh, where's my d12?
Did it get hit by another dice?
I don't know. I can't see. D4. D6. Mother trucker. I had the dark side up and it was hiding in the corner.
Oh my gosh.
So there's this darker side of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks black.
It does.
It was hiding right in the corner next to some other dark dice.
Out of the way, right.
Completely hidden. Just
Yeah.
okay, so for the crit we have 24 total points of damage.
Whoa. Same guy?
And cleavers him
Oh, yes.
like a stuck pig.
Yeah. Well, in a word. Does he
so then
bleed
she-
like a stuck
He
pig?
does, yes.
Okay.
So she turns around to the other guy with her
Yes.
remaining 5 attacks for 11. Six. No. What was that? Third attack there?
Yep. But now you're doing the third attack. You've just done 2.
Huh? I nat 20 for 1. I hit him for 11.
What was the nat 20 giving you?
24. On the dead guy.
On the dead guy. Okay, right. So you just finished your third attack. Right,
So
I
now
forgot
my
about the
fourth
dead guy.
attack. 10 points. Uh, 15 points to kill him.
Ooh, right.
For the final attack, 5 points.
Hey, everything works right now.
Against the third one?
Against the third one.
Right.
I just hate rolling the 1 on the damage dice. But better there than on a natural 20.
I agree. Yeah.
So Elizabeth just
Whoa.
turns into a whirlwind of steel.
Yay.
Just slicing and slashing like Andromache the Scythian from the old guard. If you know, you know.
I don't.
It's fine. And that concludes her turn. Comes to them. So it's
How
Victor,
many are
Elizabeth,
left?
and Tennant. There's
4?
3 left.
3 of them, yes. And they're all hurt. Unfortunately, that also means they're mad.
It doesn't diminish their fighting ability. Which he pointed out to me was good because it didn't want to diminish mine.
That's right,
Yeah.
exactly.
The one that she just killed does get back up.
What?
I gotcha.
It's the thing they got.
And that'll be a 1 if they're at the
Probably.
level.
I'm gonna look at it.
So there's 4 now.
Total, yeah. So, 2 of them are going to attack with their mauls that they're carrying. They're carrying these, like, mallet hammers. 1 against Victor, 1 against Elizabeth. It's a hit against Victor. And a miss against Victor.
Good.
And then a hit on Elizabeth. And a miss on Elizabeth. So, hold fast here. So that's 6 points of damage to Victor. Bludgeoning. And 25 points of damage to Lisbeth.
Ooh.
She's like, I just got above 100!
Good thing. Good thing.
Yeah.
I'm all the way up.
And
to
then the other two
65.
are going to attack. They're going to charge forward, slashing with their tusks.
Against.
Victor and Lisbeth.
Oh.
Our human shields.
Yeah. No, they're both going to attack Finnan because he's there.
Oh.
One against
Yes.
Finnan. Misses.
What happened?
Missed. Total miss.
Both of them missing.
Good. If they want those two, I know that matters.
I was just thinking that they probably should, end up hitting over the top of his head because he ducked a little bit.
Well, he's on the direwolf right now, but
Oh.
one of them did slash at the direwolf and missed as well. So.
And the direwolf
Start running.
should get out of there.
It's
since
gonna
he can't
run
do
as soon
anything.
as it's now because it's the top of the round again. So the direwolf takes off running back towards us. Not quite with its tail between its legs, but close. Like that was that was a demoralizing experience for an apex predator.
Yeah.
But that brings us to the top of the round with Finnan.
Okay.
Finnan is going to attack the one that got back up. Because it's right there.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack. That's a hit. He's got like a +9 to attack, I think now.
Wow.
Yeah, +9 to attack.
Oh my gosh.
So 15 will hit.
It is. Oh,
No,
yeah.
18, excuse me. 18 will hit. And because there's an enemy of the werebore within 5 feet of the werebore, namely Lisbeth, the
Yes.
slicing machine,
Right.
he gets a sneak attack
Ooh, yes.
and deals
Wow, some significant damage.
7 dice plus 5. 9, 11. No, it's too late. 9, 11, 14, 16, 21, 27, 30, 32.
Is that necessary?
No,
Okay.
it's entirely overkill. in that
I was gonna
room.
say. That's a dead, down,
So dead. Like,
down
he
and
just,
dead.
Like, all of the things that Guinevere's knights plan to do to Lancelot, this guy just does them all.
There you go.
Like all of them.
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like this thing is now, its pronouns are now over here and over there and over the dusty trail. Like
Yes.
it is completely just
Somewhere
gone.
over the rainbow.
It is the rainbow, and it is over the rainbow, and it is the end of the rainbow. It is nothing left. Rondir, you're up.
And they're still all
3 of them.
bunched together, though.
Yes. And with the direwolf hightailing it out of there, you can still fire a level 3 fireball and sculpt around the 3 friendlies.
I guess I'll do that.
If you don't want to, no, don't worry about it. I was just giving you fair warning ahead of
Yeah,
time.
I was thinking of just doing a
cleared to
firebolt or whatever it is. that
Firebolt is
hits me.
fine. Yeah, firebolt is fine if you want a firebolt.
But
that's
that
fine.
only hitting one.
So, there's 2 fighters with 3 attacks.
Oh, that's true. They get their attack before they get out. Right?
Mhm.
I'm going to go with a cantrip.
Send it.
And that is...
Roll the d20. Add what is it? +7, +8
Yeah,
now.
+8.
Yeah, so it's your spell attack modifier. Add it to the d20. You got a fair bit chance of hitting.
11 plus what?
8.
You hit.
18.
Okay. And then I was trying to figure, what is it?
2d10 fire damage.
2d10.
Double check that, but I'm 90% sure you don't level up again on the firebolt damage until a bit.
That's this one. Oh, this is 12.
Oh, wait. 3d10 because you just hit 11th level.
Oh!
And Sacred Flame is now 3d8.
So I've got to roll this 3 times.
3d10, yes.
This is the... Look at it when it comes out and see that it is a 10.
Yeah, that's your 10.
That's 3, 7, 10, and 9. 19.
Alright. So a mote of fire streaks out from your hand and smacks the werebore for 19 points of fire damage. It's not looking good. You can smell crispy, blackening hair. Well, I was going to say blackening hair, but yes.
Crispy fried, crispy suckling potatoes.
Turn them into suckling pigs.
Bleh. And nobody cares what you got, do we? We don't. Then we come to, I believe, Edra.
Yes, we do. Who's gonna flambe that same crispy, yummy smelling. Not
Or it does
really.
not smell yummy.
Yeah, it's humanoid, but
Well, A, it's humanoid. B, it's like burning hair and crisping flesh.
yeah, yummy.
Not the yummy, like cured, salted
Right,
bacon.
Flambe, baby.
Alright, let me put away my D6 bag
You've
here.
got your spiritual weapon out there too.
She hasn't been using it recently.
No, I didn't. I
She
didn't
used
cast
that
it.
the first time.
I
What did
didn't
you-
oh,
cast
that's
it.
right.
I
What did
decided
you
not
do?
to cast it.
What? Yeah,
I
you were
used
like magic missiles instead.
yeah, because I didn't want to cast it.
Yeah. So, Sacred Flame, it does not make it save, so 3d8.
May I have a D8 minimum? I don't care.
I think this is an 8.
I'll use 4 if I.
Not until level 17.
Okay, it's coming.
Level 17, you will get 4d10, 4d8.
Oh, so I've got 16 points of damage.
Okay.
I do know. This one.
Mine's green. There we go.
16 against that very damaged one.
Zwap. And it's not dead, but it's so close. Victor is going to make it finish its life.
Yes.
He wants to
Is he
outdo
gonna shish kebab it?
Elizabeth's last turn.
Mhm.
He can't, but he'll try.
He's going to try and take all 3 of them out.
Uh-huh. And I am going to retroactively parry, because I forgot to parry, after all my fancy promises of remembering.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
I wondered about that, but I felt it didn't. I figured there was a reason why you didn't want to.
Nope.
Okay.
If we're planning on short resting, he'll get it back.
Okay, good. We are planning on short resting.
So, let me put this out where I can remember to see it. So real fast here, his...
That's one of your mugs. Parry! Whatever you do, always remember to parry!
Wow. So, that's nice. 10 points of retroactively removed damage there. Hey, he's back!
Oh, good.
Undamaged!
Oh, good. Good.
So he parries aside the attack, completely unharmed by the
Yay.
maul.
Yay.
And with that, he's going to unleash Furies on this thing. That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit for 13 points of damage.
And the really bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
And decapitate him.
Oh, perfect.
Then
The
he's going
bull's
Kick the head away.
and their eye.
Kick the head away.
to... That's a 13.
did.
Okay.
Punt.
So, whatever. It's going to attack again. Hits
Oh, good.
for 6 points of damage.
Oh, right.
And for his last attack,
Oh, my last trick.
a miss.
Thanks. I go so fast you didn't even see it happen.
No. Elizabeth is going to attack. Roll the dice. Here you are. Burn another fighting spirit point for advantage. Hit for 12 points of damage. Roll advantage. Hit for another 12 points of damage. Last attack. Advantage. Hits for 15 points of damage.
Nice.
And now third turn. The remaining one.
Oh, did that last one die?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She,
cool.
You didn't say
I'm
that.
sorry, I forgot to mention. She chops him in half. From like hip to hip. Just like and he just kinda goes bleh.
Messy.
Oh, very
Is
messy.
Victor standing nearby?
Not
We haven't had that consequence in a long time.
almost headless.
No, he's got his shield up now.
Oh, good.
Every time she starts swinging, he just hides behind his shield.
That's right.
So then we come to them, and
Him.
it is him.
It.
No,
Is it a him?
it is a him. It is
Okay.
a he.
Don't ask me why.
Um,
Oh, because they're boars, that's why. I think a boar is automatically a male, right? Okay.
Otherwise, they're a sow.
Yes, the people have connoted the term wild boar to include just a general wild or feral pig
Okay.
in history, but in the technical gender classification of either a bear or a wild pig,
Right.
a boar is the technical male classification.
Yeah.
Which gets complicated.
Right.
But it is a male were-boar,
Okay.
and it is not happy, and it is going to take a run at Victor and attempt to slash him with its tusks. That's a need for parry. Minus D10 roll of 3. What did I say? 14.
Yep.
So 11 points of damage to Victor.
Ouch.
And he has to make a saving throw. Which he fails.
Oops.
So he is prone.
Oh, Victor.
Victor's front?
So it charges forward, rams him face first with its tusks. He managed to get his shield in the way of the worst of it, but nobody cares.
Force.
Is he getting...
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just arguing with the ads on my Spotify playlist here real fast. Bring it back. Load. So, Victor takes 11 points of damage and is knocked prone. Oh, hey, I can put this stuff here. That's cool.
So
And then it's going to make its second attack at
Yeah.
advantage with
Okay.
the Oh. Okay. 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 Something happened we don't know about.
Okay.
So it's going to make its second attack with advantage against Victor. That's a hit. And 10 points of damage to Victor, and there is no parry a second time because
Right.
this is his reaction.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting, I'm just
Okay.
taking it on the chin because he's down.
Yeah.
That comes to the top of the round with Finnan.
Alright, come on.
Finnan is going to jump on its back and attempt to stab the ever-loving daylights out of it.
Good.
Because Elizabeth
Since
is
it's on his back, it's with advantage.
Yes, he has flanked it, so he does get advantage. And he needs it.
Didn't you get it?
Just barely.
Barely is good.
So there's a bit of scrambling and scuffling as it tries to throw him off.
Oh, sure.
And he's like kind of almost climbing it at this point, trying to find a vital spot.
Yeah.
But he does manage to hit it. And
Pull out
we
all those
deal
dice.
the dice of doom.
Nickels, nickels, nickels. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what a low roll. 5, 10, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25 points of damage.
Wow.
I need to recheck something real fast. To understand this. Because I keep forgetting exactly how this works. Well, he wouldn't have needed to flank it because he automatically has advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not taken a turn in the initiative yet.
Oh.
Assassinate.
Oh, of course. Right.
I'm going to just reread that real fast here just so that I understand exactly what I'm doing. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. Oh well.
Oh.
So that would mean that at the start of the round he would have had
Right.
advantage. Even
But he
without.
doesn't now.
Right.
Okay.
Oh well.
That's okay. It's good to know the distinction. And he didn't.
25.
And he did hit.
He did hit, but
For
he had flanking
25
bonus.
points.
Well, he had flanking bonus too. So, 25 points of damage to El Pig Pig.
Yes. That's Mr. Pig too.
They
Do
call
I need-
me
Do I need to roll?
Mr. Pig. Yes.
I was figuring that Finn had finished him off, so I wouldn't even get bothered.
His guy hasn't been badly hurt in combat yet. Aside from the fireball, he'd been untouched.
18 plus 9? Or what?
It's
8.
8?
It's take 3d10.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 16, but still
Yeah,
it's 8.
3d10.
That's the percentage. Is that the one with the 0 on it?
Yep.
So this one.
If you want to borrow the
That's fine.
d10s there, and
2. 10 total. And 10 more, 20.
Cool. 22.
2, 8, 10. I was
Oh, I
doing
thought you said 10.
cumulative.
Okay. So,
it's looking hurt. Andrew?
all right. Well, I'm going to flambam. We're going to have a roast
A pig roast.
potatoes.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Ooh.
We don't have a shish kebab because Victor is getting up.
All right. I'll produce the file later, Victor. Oh, yes. You got it.
Oh, he is so mad right
Yes.
Oh. You're after Victor.
now. No.
No, Victor's after me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Victor's getting up now.
That's a hit
Yes.
with 13 points of damage.
Oh, yes.
And the swine is skewered.
Yes. Well, can we do anything to help this young, this lady dwarf?
Gnome,
Gnome, sorry. Oh, is she one of the gnomes we're supposed to go meet?
probably.
Oh, gracious.
So,
Well,
faster.
we
That's
will be
good.
gracious to her.
Yes, of course.
1 second. Get back to the monster stat bar here. She appears unharmed except for superficial cuts and exhaustion, so she's easily revived. She explains that she was on the way to Leylon when the wereboars spotted her and gave chase. They might have been looking for the grenade, but I didn't hang around to ascertain their intentions. I can only presume my 2 comrades are dead, so I fled.
Oh my. Did you grab the grenade?
No.
Okay. Understood. Understood. Well, I am so sorry about your companions.
So,
You are
oh, sorry. One moment.
Vendel
Bindlement, yeah.
Vendament. Well, let's heal your superficialities here
Okay.
because we're in a little rest. So
It's not necessary.
Okay.
She's not in
not magically. I'm just gonna put a little potion. I mean, a little balm or something on
Okay.
her skin, just
Okay.
like human, like regular way.
Okay.
And
So,
we're doing a short rest,
short rest, 1 hour.
which means that 1 hour, not 4 hours.
No.
Okay, I consider
short-
that to be a
no,
short rest.
No,
Okay.
that's your long rest.
No, it's my long rest, but
Yes.
theirs is 8 hours, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
4 hours is your
Yeah.
long rest. A
Yeah.
short rest is 1 hour.
Okay, then I don't get to
Does
wipe
my
off
magic
one of my
missiles do
spells.
anything? In the,
What is your arcane recovery time?
I don't know. Where would that have been?
In your wizard area, or your abilities? As a wizard, you have arcane recovery.
Yeah, and that's on the side of the sheet. Oh, there it is. Arcane recovery. Some of your magical energy by studying a spell book. Once per day during a short rest, you can choose to recover expended spell slots
Oh.
with a combined level equal to or less than half your wizard level. Rounded up.
Oh, that's good.
And those spells can be 6th level or higher. So, you can take up to 6 levels worth of 5th level or lower spell slots.
Yeah, I only use one.
Okay. So you can get it back.
Good.
And that's 1 time per day. But it is something.
We've traveled for how long here? We've
About a
done
half an hour,
Very,
an
yeah,
hour.
very.
Oh,
just
wait a
getting
minute.
started,
Wait a
right?
minute.
What?
We're probably not going to take another short rest, though.
No, because it just got started on. That's why I was wondering whether we had, whether we're close to camping for the night or
Well,
not.
I'm going to get short rest in for the fighters real fast here.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe 3 hit dice. I'll take 3 hit dice. Oh, plus 12? No, heck no, I'll take it plus 8. Thank you very much. Okay, take a short rest. 100. One second. Okay, that does not make any sense. Guess I gotta do this the hard way, boys. I'll figure this out later. Plus 8 is 25, so guess I'm just doing that. Thanks for nothing, D&D Beyond. Try and figure out how to do this. Oh, I gotta actually hit that thing. Okay. 104 out of 105 isn't bad.
Say again?
104 out of 105 isn't bad.
I think we'll be good. He'll be good.
Shall begin.
Oh, okay.
I didn't understand how this worked, so I just yelled at D&D Beyond and rolled the dice myself. Venom is fine, because he has no short or long rest abilities that got expended, and he did not get hurt at all.
At all, right.
So, moving on, about 5 miles from the gulch, you discover signs that local wildlife has been slaughtered indiscriminately. A cursory investigation, if you guys want to, reveals that these animals, some as large as deer and others as small as hares, were killed using sharp swords. None of the animals were eaten or skinned, they were just slaughtered brutally and without cause.
Wasteful.
Okay, they're not being sacrificed.
Make
or
a medicine
anything.
check.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what
Anything
check?
missing? Medicine.
Medicine check.
I'm gonna see if there's parts of them missing.
Oh. Medicine.
17? I don't think I...
This is the first time I've had that.
You recognize this may not have been swords.
That's what I was just going to ask. Is this swords?
I have
was thinking
18.
It may have been...
Seven.
you recognize the injuries as looking not dissimilar to a claw, almost.
Okay. That we have seen before.
No.
No.
Just
I have
It
18.
just
It's
looks
like-
like it.
It looks like it could have been the pattern of the strike could be either a sword, a very sharp sword, or a very sharp claw. Because there's a couple of times where there's like multiple parallel lines, as opposed to just one slashing strike.
Oh my word. Wow. But
Do we have a history check that might help us know what?
Nope.
Okay.
So, is there
If
any
you want to
point?
make a perception or nature check, go ahead.
I was going to say, is there any point whatsoever in discovering whether they're taking anything from the animals?
Go ahead and record it.
15.
Okay.
What do I get plus from that one? I get plus 0.
What am I getting?
Nature or or perception.
That's 4.
Oh, I get a plus 3 on perception.
I've got
18
on
total.
the nature. I've got 18.
And I would 2 with my extra. On perception, I got a 3 plus my 15, so I get 18.
Okay. So you notice a single chipmunk watching the party from a tree. Do you have any? Let me check the wizard spell list, the cleric spell list real fast to see if you have any stuff that allows you to communicate with animals. I don't know if you do. I think that's mostly druid's realm, but it could be something that you have the ability to. Nope. Okay. The chipmunk is obviously frightened, but cannot communicate effectively with you guys. Sorry.
Chip has been silenced.
Okay. So as you arrive at the gulch, you see a fast-moving stream crashes down the gulch. Tiers of rock, as in T-I-E-R, of rock ascend some 70 feet to the cliff top above, and 2 stone pillars, 50 feet above the gulch floor, are connected by a stone arch that spans the middle of the gulch. A crumpled gnome figure rests in the center of the arch. Near the rear of the gulch, a large, glowing purple moonstone, carved into the form of a dwarf, stands on a rocky ledge. Glowing purple runes etched into the ground and walls of the gulch encircle the moonstone. Another gnomish figure rests, unmoving, with his back against the moonstone. Bones, bits of armor, and weapons are scattered around him.
That does not sound good. Resting may not be what he's doing. I mean, entirely. So, do we need permission?
Where did the other gnome go? Is she
The
still
gnome?
with us?
We sent her out to Leyland.
Okay. But she doesn't have the,
No.
Grenade.
Nope.
Well, do we need to go, and get in there. So should we approach the bridge?
Okay. Second. So, if you are approaching from the south, I assume. Let's check something real fast here. I am so underprepared for this session. I'm so sorry, guys. Next time I'll have some good printouts and stuff for you. Okay, so rerun.
It's okay to do it in your head.
Yeah, but no. What the frick? Okay. Let's see where it's coming from. Miles away. So, sorry. I'm going to assume that we're approaching from the south.
Okay.
So, with that, we are here. So we come up to here. So this is a 20-foot drop to the arch. The gnome is here. The other gnome is here. With the bits around him.
Is that bits of other people?
Bone,
or
armor,
him?
and weapons like I described at the start of this.
Yeah, but is that his bones, armor? And...
Given that he's alive.
Okay,
He's
that's what I
he's-
didn't get
Or at
that.
It looks like he's resting. He's sitting up
He's
against
Okay.
the...
sitting
I-
unmoving
I-
against
I
the back of
didn't
the...
discern that.
I apologize that I did not describe that adequately. So, with a 20-foot scale, we can either drop some pitons and ropes, or we can just attempt to scale it.
Or you can just jump
I
down.
can jump.
Yeah, and you will have to make an athletics check if you do, or an
Even with the
acrobatics
boots?
check. The boots simply give you the ability to do so.
Oh, okay.
I see.
It's
Not
and it doesn't say
guaranteed.
anything about jumping down at things.
Oh.
It's jumping up and across things.
Well, let's see if we can scale it and not do the pitons. I mean, I've got pitons and I've got rope, but...
Jumping down at things requires an acrobatics check to land on your feet. It has nothing to do with how far you can jump. It has to do with how well you can land.
Land. Okay.
How did you get off?
So, you just want to make the athletics check?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I like that. Turns back. Oh, I got +7. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I got a natural 20.
All right, you're good.
I'm gonna jump on down. Or scale on down. Scale on down, scale on down the mountain.
Finnan has a -1 athletics, so he is going to.
You can jump on my back?
No, he's going to run a piton and
Ah, well, that makes sense.
rope down, and
Yes.
because
Yes.
they're going to follow suit
Be safe.
because they don't really
Show
care.
off.
No, you know, I mean, it's just it's just what I am. A cat can climb, a squirrel can climb. I can do some things like that too.
I don't say cat.
Good point. Sorry, a squirrel can climb. A chipmunk can climb.
So, with that, as you come down onto the arch, you recognize Fibblestib, Pinebark, and Gnomengarde.
Ah, yes.
She is unconscious, but she is clutching the main part of... Where is it? A small metallic object comprised of rune-covered parts made from different metals linked together with a variety of gears, bands, bits, and bobs. The metals are all different colors, making the grenade shine with a rainbow color when held up to the light. There is a note attached on a piece of parchment tied to it that bears the following message in common. Do not teleport or place in extra-dimensional spaces. Keep out of reach of children and orcs.
Okay. Wow.
Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
So do we ask for it?
She's unconscious.
Yeah.
Do we leave a note saying we were supposed to meet you? I mean, do we leave a note to some extent, to something?
Is that what you want to do?
I think it would be polite.
An unconscious creature is incapacitated, cannot move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. Blah, blah, blah.
I don't want her to worry that something else
Do
got
we
it.
want to heal her at all? I mean, that would be a nice
That would
thing.
be that would be the
assuming that she's going to be friendly.
It's filled
Well,
with
she
stuff.
is
Yeah.
she? Yeah, she. Yes, this is a friend.
Yeah. So I would say leaving
Okay.
unconscious is kind of unconscionable.
Okay. So
Do we pour a healing potion down or what?
What do you want to do? Do you want to use a healing potion or do you want to use a healing spell?
I can do a quick
It's your
spell.
call.
Yeah, because we're gonna. I can do a quick spell. Let me see what I've got here. Let me get my glasses out here. Long stack.
And also, reviving her may give us an idea of what
That's true.
the other beastie was that did the attack that the chipmunk couldn't tell us about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm?
Okay.
Well, if she was, something knocked her out, right?
Yeah, and you're about to find out what it is because
Turn around, huh?
how far did I go?
Got a spare the dying cantrip. But we don't know how many points she has. Just that she's unconscious, right?
Yeah. Spare the Dying is not a healing cantrip. It
Right.
is a...
Just
Cantrip.
stabilizes her.
Yeah.
How much does not a greater healing potion, but just a normal one cost?
50 gold.
thinking?
Yes, very, very hard.
I'm waiting.
Hmm?
Don't,
I'm waiting as well.
don't,
I was wondering if you were thinking.
don't wait. Whatever you're doing, do it.
Oh. Well, we can heal her. I mean, we can pour a potion down her gullet and get some. We've got potions.
Alright.
So, here, I'll get one.
Somebody
Of course.
has one.
We've got potions aplenty, potions galore,
Okay.
so to speak.
Okay.
So, she is given a potion, and we now have one less.
Okay.
I think we each have two.
So
don't
she
we?
wakes up and she's kind of like, ah. Shut up. Oh, hey. It's you guys.
Yeah.
Suppose you're the group coming to, collect a grenade.
That was the plan. We met up.
Ah. What?
Oh, I thought
We
you.
met up with Bibblement in the forest, and she had met with some very nasty beasties.
Yeah.
She was afraid they'd killed.
Yeah, she took off.
Yeah.
There's something here. Something skeletal. Not good. I didn't put my right lens. Dabbledog was trying to get help, but don't think it worked.
Is he?
He's down there.
Yeah. But he's alright.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm unconscious.
okay. Well, something's here, huh? Is everybody else inside?
What?
Aren't we at the place where we wandered through all the
No. No, we're not
Oh.
in Gnomengarde. We're in Doom.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. Well, we need to get you guys to someplace safe.
Well, yeah. Guess let's get down there.
Yeah.
So as you approach, how are you climbing down? Are you climbing down on this side or that side?
Is the terrain significantly different one side or the other?
Nope. There's trees on this side and there's no trees on this side.
Is it pretty steep or is it a walk down?
You probably need an athletics check.
Okay. Well, do you have any preference one way or the other? I will say,
North is toward the trees, south is toward the statue you're trying to get to.
toward the statue. Well, at least it's open ground. I suppose it's got its advantages and disadvantages. I'm not really the one that makes decisions usually. I will.
Well, I can't.
No,
make
I know
decisions
that.
because
I know that. I'm just. You have no preference whatsoever. Roll the bloody dice.
What?
Roll the dice. Evens, trees, odds.
Athletic check, right?
No, you're rolling
evens,
to find out which way
you're
we're
flipping
going.
the metaphorical coin here.
Right. Evens gets
Evens
you trees.
gets you trees, odds gets you not trees.
Odds not, evens trees.
What is it?
It ended up way up.
Okay, roll again.
It was 17 and 7, but that is 8
So it's
or
evens
6.
and
Trees it is.
evens. Evens into the trees. So now we do our athletics checks.
So athletics check to get down into the gulch.
Do we need to already
Spending your time.
stable or anything?
Nah, take your time.
I didn't make it.
Elizabeth is fine.
I've got 11.
15.
No, I've got 13.
Victor's also fine.
I've got
13
15.
total? Oh,
No,
what?
I didn't roll well.
I didn't say anything yet.
No. Is the +5 because of my gauntlet or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
A +4. It should be a +4. So Rangir, you wind up slipping,
Oops.
and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of skid to the bottom of the gulch.
Ouch.
As we do that, you see. I'll just show you. This come dashing out of the trees at you.
Yeah. Those look like they could be doing some serious damage to something.
Mm-hmm. And that, we're going to end the adventure tonight.
Oh, are we there?
We're basically
And I
there.
just remembered bone counter. I'm so happy. That's a skeleton, right? A skeletal thing. E. It's got lots of bones.
It could be classified as such potentially.
Okay.
If you were knocked down unconscious and flying there, yeah.
What?
Oh, you've got bone crusher. That's right.
What the?
What
Oh
was
my
knocked
God.
out unconscious and
Anyway,
lying? Yes, I've got bone counter or bone.
So- everyone,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you came along on this interesting ride tonight.
Yes.
If you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your post notifications are turned on. Share it on social media so everyone else can see what you're doing. Check out some of our other videos, and check out the Printify link in the description below if you would like to get some merch associated with this. Go ahead and there will be some stuff that will be either pre-made with some quotes from the show, or you can request a custom order. And as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.